back again. It's a Salome from City News. Today I'm catching up with that man who helps to keep the fire burning at City of David, Canterbury. Our very own Pastor Tony EJ. Welcome. Great to have you, Pastor. Thanks for joining us. And he's also got a bit of style and swag. You can already see, just like Pastor Akin. Pastor Tony, being an associate pastor is frontline support, because even off and on the mic, you see Pastor Tony always on the go. So how is that? How has that been, especially for the past 10 years of City of David?
I think it's about knowing your place in the setting. Everybody has his place. If you look at all the ministers, everybody knows what they do. I don't do the mushy stuff. That's what Pastor Akin does. Yes, he does all. When they have emotional needs and whatnot, they go to Pastor Akin. When they have physical needs, they come to him. I don't try and cross over to Pastor Akin's, and he doesn't job pro, and he doesn't try and cross over to my job pro, making sure that the church is running smoothly. That's my job, and it's something that I've enjoyed. Pastor Akin is a pastor that doesn't give hassle. He just lets you do your thing. Once in a while, you see us arguing or whatever.
We're coming to that.
You see us arguing and whatever. But from the day I met Pastor Akin, I've known that I'm supposed to serve with him. I've known. I told her that God has told me I'm going to be working with him. And to my surprise, when they were sending Pastor Akin out, I wasn't the one they were supposed to be sending. They just announced it on the stage there. It was Pastor Akin and Pastor Tony that is going out. That was how I followed it. And it's been rough in the sense that small beginnings, and the man of God I had to be the steady support. He was wondering, would anything ever happen as a church?
Just like you said, humble beginnings to Canterbury and start this church, from the mother parish. That's from Pastor Kingsley. And, we can tell that you're spiritually grounded. And like you said, over the years, especially during COVID, when a lot of churches had to close up, how did you stay spiritually grounded?
My faith never shakes or whatever. But I listen to the Bible like 5 times a year.
Oh, wow.
That is from Genesis to the end. So when I'm driving, every year. I listen to messages. So it helps that I have to teach a lot.
Exactly. So you have to get charged.
The Bible studies, I take my wife, and I also take my wife. And I thank God for Bible college as well, because Bible college has taken me to another level.
Over the years, continue and just not give up, because right now the church would be celebrating 10 years. We do 2 services currently.
When being distracted, you understand, by things, and from nowhere he comes and he puts in systems, you understand, that helps me. Not that I would tell him or whatever.
But just do something that helps you get back into.
I told the story about how I was going through issues in the old church, and all of a sudden Pastor Akin calls me and says let's start doing prayer work. And we started doing prayer work, you understand, and that helped me.
So your final message for this generation, what's your one word?
I think it's something a lot of people assume that the old ways
it's not relevant.
It doesn't work.
Misconception.
Yes, during my time, I use those words, that old ways.
Oh, really? Yes, they don't understand. So how do you get them to understand that? Look, the old way is the way.
It is the way. The Bible is constant. It doesn't change.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Yeah.
It is constant. It doesn't change. There's no modern take in the Bible.
I love that. There's one is the same relevant through generations.
Yes, you understand. It's whatever the Bible says we should do. That's what we should do. We don't try modernize it. Don't try and, you understand. I don't look at it as it's the old ways. Follow Bible instructions, and when you bring your, reflect on yourself. You understand? Don't look at, because most people when they say it's that person. You look inward first before you start looking outward when you're going through the Bible.
Wow, amazing. This was packed. Yeah, I wish that it can be longer than minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, but it's a quick session. It's a series, very impactful. The younger generation has, he said, Bible is one through generations and seasons. So there is no way to now think that the Bible of old is different. It's the same thing. So get purposeful this year, get impactful, fruitful in all that you do. Thank you so much once again. Take care. It's Salome and I'm signing off.